And it's kind of funny, Hanover has only 8,000 people, and yet there's a yoga studio here, when, you know, there's other things that are more of a need than a yoga studio. So obviously Ellen sees the need for a yoga studio to be in here. Now, is there a lot of people from around Hanover, like other outside of town that come in?
Yeah, I've had some people come from King Prairie, Mount Forest, sometimes Old Sound. Although recognizing that this is a rural area and that we don't have the nicest weather in the winter, I can see that I have a different population of people coming in the nicer weather than I do winter. Now notice with the older people, they don't want to drive at night. They're more likely to come in the afternoons, and as the weather gets bad in the winter, you don't see them again until the weather warms up. So that's a little bit too bad.
I think that's common with any kind of business though. Even churches see that. They see the older people not coming out after dark or when the weather gets a little shaky. So I think that's kind of a natural progression of business.
Yeah.
So since you've opened the studio, what's been your biggest shock, I guess, being an entrepreneur and trying to set up something so unique for our area?
Yeah, I guess I lived in London and I did yoga in London for many years, and I worked out at really nice cushy places in London. So that's one of the reasons I didn't just start teaching in the town hall or the school gym, because I got really used to having the lights I beat down, the little burning candles in my incense, having a really clean floor. Because you know, we're working on the floor, like on the floor to clean. So, and that's always something that's compromised when you're renting space. So I also was thinking though that it would be a lot more popular, because in London you'd have like 8 people would be a normal class, 12, 15, 17 would be not unusual at all. And so I noticed that my class size here on average class could be 5 people, you know, because, and I'm running all the time. I don't just run for 8 weeks in September, another in January, and quit for the summer. I'm here all the time, you know, so maybe that's another reason I'm spread out. But I find that the population here is, you know, I want to have lots of classes going often, but I found that when I first opened, I was teaching, you know, a few in the mornings, a few in the afternoons, a few evenings, that, you know, I had a pretty sparse showing in some of the classes. So I've moved it down to less with a few more people in them, because that makes more sense for a small area.